Welcome to this short series where we are playing the New Republic is Born campaign. In the last part, we worked down farming, food, clothes, and at the very end, distribution offices. And in this part, what I want to do is work down this chain here, and hopefully this will complete this campaign. And it means we'll be able to unlock the next one. So we're going to get there here. I'm Stefan Kolev, the Minister of Industry of the Soviet Republic. My role is to oversee the industrial sector's growth and ensure efficient production of essential goods for all our people. Let us work together to strengthen our industries and build a thriving future for the Soviet Republic. I strongly recommend prioritising the establishment of coal mines due to the critical role the coal plays in our nation's development as a key resource in energy generation and the essential components of various industries. Furthermore, coal proves to be an excellent commodity for export, offering us an opportunity to generate profits. So at the coal mines, we extract unprocessed coal ore and a valuable new raw material intended for further processing and cleaning. When establishing a coal mines, it's crucial to select the location where coal is abundant. Building mines in an area where higher coal reserves will optimize production efficiency and yield greater supplies of valuable resources. Wow. It says, in order to know the location of natural resources, you need to research complete. However, the comrades from the Soviet Union found a good place where to locate coal. Well, what they're referencing to is the fact that I've unlocked the map. If I click on it, this will get locked. So we've got a coal mine in this area, and it says it's pointing out here. It looks like we've got quite a big patch here. And when you're placing coal mines, what you're looking for is two things. One is the quality of the source, and what that does is define the maximum output. So go back to here with a coal mine. What you see is that it says maximum number of workers, maximum daily output per worker. So technically, the maximum amount of coal ore we can get is about 800. Quality reduces that number down again. So what we got to do is just drop this in. This is a long way away from the border, but actually if I kind of angle it a little bit there, I think we'll go for 67%. Okay, so we're just going to build the coal mine. Coal mines are required with qualities. Let's just get this built and then see what it tells us to do next. It's also worth noting that you can build a coal mine anywhere, but you can end up with zero production. Comrade, we have to set up a coal processing plant to transform the raw coal ore into actual coal needed. Now, what the game will say is that you can connect it directly with conveyors like that, but truthfully, the best habit to get into is, if you come to here, is to actually use a small, you can probably use a small aggregate thing. So what we'll do is we'll put a small aggregate store in first. It always pays to have an aggregate store between the coal mine and the coal processing. And one of the things you want to do straight away is always designate what that actually is. And then we'll come in here and I think we'll keep it simple. We can kind of just tilt that way and just let it get built. And of course, one thing we're going to have to do is start laying in the roads. So we can just come there to collect the aggregate store, and then our town is way back there. Actually, what I am going to do is, where's the output? Here. Okay. Comrade objectives to manufacture a minimum of 100 tons of processed coal. To achieve this, let us focus on the efforts of official mining, transportation and processing raw ores. By optimizing our operation and maintaining a balance of storage systems, we ensure steady production of processed coal. Yep. So we're going to produce 100 tons of coal, but I think what I would, something tells me that we're going to need we're going to go for a large, actually see if we've got anything a bit better, and maybe that's a little bit over the top. That's a bit better. Right, so I've actually built the road across it. Now you can have some fun and games with the road. So what you can do is use these. You press E and elevate it, and you can actually get a conveyor across the road like that. Make sure it connects up the road like that. Push you out that way. That. Check the footpath situation. Yeah. Footpaths in there. And then what we'll do is we'll put the, and then what we can do then is put a small aggregate store out here. If you press T, you can flip it round the opposite way. And we can have that just tucked in there like that. Connect you to there. Now the next thing we've got to do is put a road going. Where's our town? Over there. Nice long straight road. Oops, slightly out of line, but not a problem. Just build that road through. Now what we got to do is get a workforce all the way out to here, but to be able to do that we need to kind of, so we got two sinks of workers, the mine and the thing, so we need to put in a bus stop out here. Put a small bus stop there like that, get that built, and of course what we need is a source of workers now. Suppose we've got no unemployment. That's going to be a little bit of an issue. How many over 21s we got? We've got 342 over 21. So next thing we're going to need is a bus stop. Now we know most of the workers are from here. Unable to get food. Why aren't you unable to get food? Okay, we need more fellas in here. Right, what we probably can do is scale back some of the, it's on the food industry. Certainly probably don't need this number of people in the alcohol department. So just scale back as well. See if we can get, yeah, we're getting them in the shopping centre now, so that's gonna work. We've got no unemployment. Trying to think. I know it's a little bit artificial, but what we could do, got a food store there. And what I'm going to do is put in another residential block. About how much coverage we got. Yeah, we got pretty good coverage. In fact, if I put it on this corner here, and then what we're going to need is a bus platform or something for workers to pick up from. And I want them at this side because these are out of range of the factories over there. So I don't want their platform that big. can put a small bus platform in about there. What this will do is suck up the workforce here and bring in those over 21s can move into there. I think I'm going to get rid of this thing. It's just annoying me. Okay. Building is full. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a road through here. I just want to try and suck up all those over 21s. That. Then we'll put a few more over there. That. Put some footpaths through there. Right, I think by now we should have enough to get a couple of buses. Because we're going long distance, we're looking for speed and capacity. God, we got a lot of junk. Okay, we're going to go for capacity instead. We've got a mud train that's not fast enough, 65 kilometers an hour. I'll get 1, 2, 3 of those, and then we're going there. Got workers, and we're gonna have to send them all the way up to here so that we can produce 100 tons of coal. Wow. Generally, I don't like building really long range like this, but that's what the game wants us to do. So then what we'll do is come all the way back here to the depot. Line spacing we need as well. Getting workers in here. So what we could do, number of passengers, number of workers. No, now one thing you want to be aware of is that if you look at the workers on here, the moment that workers will only travel so far. Oh, looks like it doesn't apply, might not apply here at the moment. There's a line, it says traveling in vehicle. Now your workers will only travel 4 hours to get to a destination. If the journey's longer than 4 hours, they won't actually, all they will do is disappear. At the moment we're up to 1 hour and 32 minutes, and we should get there within the 4 hour time period. But you can see that, and of course this is one of the inefficiencies of working at range, because if they're working at long distance, that extra time gets taken off of their overall working day. So we're up to 2 hours 20 now, and we're still, I think we're just about to arrive. So the travel distance is quite important. There we are. Now, one other thing you can do is, so much for the line spacing, is if you come in here, you can add the buildings like that. And what you can do is specify the percentage of workers that will go to a specific building. Obviously we need more people producing the coal, which can then be processed, because a coal mine needs 220 workers. A coal ore processing plant only needs 15 workers. And you can see, wow. It's not going to take us long to get to 100 tons of coal, is it? I was expecting it to take a little bit longer, but never mind. I'm not complaining, because that would just allow us to move forward. There we are, 100 tons of coal. Good work, comrades. The diligent efforts in producing coal has been commendable. Your dedication ensures a stable supply of crucial resources driving the Soviet Republic. So we're going to go now. This is it. Build infrastructure to allow you to export coal. Where is it? I am Borislav Fedorov, the Minister of Transportation of the Soviet Republic. My role involves overseeing the efficient movement of resources across our nation, as we currently lack heavy industry to fully utilise the coal. We will focus on transporting it to a customs house for selling. Trains prove to be the most efficient means of transporting aggregates, coal, and ensuring a smooth flow of goods supporting our economy. Let us optimise our transportation infrastructure, make it strategic. Our objective is to construct a train loading station for aggregate materials. This station must be connected to a building or conveyor engine that stores coal. By establishing this loading station, we can efficiently transport coal via trains, ensuring the seamless flow of coal and resources. So if we come to here, what we should be able to do is just connect you up like that. So this is really a tutorial on trains, or part tutorial on trains. Okay, so we've got to build an aggregate station. Okay, so we've now built the aggregate. The train depot is crucial where trains can be purchased and configured to set up their designated tasks. The depot serves as the heart of our railway network, enabling us to efficiently transport goods and resources throughout the Republic. So we've got to build a train depot. In fact, we've got to, I think it'd be a bit easier to build the actual tracks itself, actually. I'm just going to build concrete tracks because power is not enabled here. We are going to go double track, and we're going to have to go out by the workers there. Well, what I will do, whoops, a bit close there, but should be, yeah. That was terrible. See if we can redo that. I've got plenty of money, so it's a bit better. Can do. Get you there, and we need to build a depot. I mean, truthfully, we can just shove a depot in like this. This is not going to be an ideal for train layout. I'll be completely upfront. It's going to be one of these don't do this at home moments. Oops, thank you. To transport the coal efficiently, you should purchase a train. Yeah, we've got to lay track game first. What I'm going to do is let's remove that. And strictly speaking, all we got to do really is just do that. In the coal stage source and the custom shed, right? I think what we're going to do is just go single track to begin with. I don't think the game is going to pressurize us that much. Right, just going to play a single track all the way up here. Follow the road. Got a lake there that could be a bit of a problem. I think, considering there's not going to be that much traffic on the, we can afford to kind of come around like this, and then yeah, you can come into there like that. I think for the purposes of launching a train, what we'll do is we'll just lay a single track. I mean, normally I would want to double track the train, but right, we've got to buy a train. What do we want? We've laid a diesel track, so I think any of these, we'll just buy one. And of course, what we're going to need is cargo wagons that can carry hoppers. 2, 3, 4. Now, what we've got to do is we want the train to run out to the aggregate store first. So we're going to pick up coal, and then we're just going to up here like that. Oh, first is unreachable because I didn't connect up the wrong track, but we can fix that. Excellent work, comrades. Now let the train do the job efficiently. Did we export 150 tons of coal? Your effort to optimize coal commendable. Okay, where's the train gone? I'm just going to follow the train. Get that. Just do a follow on the train, like following trains. Aha. The capacity of this train is actually 200 tons because I've bought 4 trucks. So in theory, all we got to do is 1 round trip, and then we've cracked it. So here we are, and you can see the train is now loading. It's loading very quickly, actually. There we are. We've got the 150 stacked up in the train. So 1 round trip, and that should be it. So we'll just follow the train back to the border, and that should complete that next step in a single round trip. Now, one thing you need to be aware of with trains is that unlike distribution offices, they will keep running backwards and forwards. So while trains can be very efficient with respect to shipping to the border, but a train set up like this can drain your resources. So one thing that you do really need to work on is a train distribution office, which works the same as a vehicle distribution office, which would so that you can then set it up so that it will only export the excess in a store and still leave plenty of coal or whatever other resource you want to ship for use within your own economy. Just using fixed routes like this can be a little bit dodgy and can cause problems. So just going to come in here, watch the train run load. You can see the well, you can see it piling up at the top there, so we don't need that anymore. And then we'll see what the next step in the mission is. One thing I will draw your attention to is there's a whole village out here, but because it's outside the map, it's inaccessible. You can't click on it. Greetings, comrade. As the Minister of Industry in the Soviet Republic, must emphasize the influence on mining iron. Iron serves as a vital material for producing steel, which is integral for the growth of our industries. By prioritizing iron mining, we can ensure a steady supply of essential resources. Okay. The iron mines play a critical role in our nation's development as they extract the raw iron ore and foundational material for steel production. This establishes iron mines. When establishing iron mines, it's crucial to select the location where the iron ore is abundant. Building mines in the area's higher iron ore reserves optimizing. Yes, I know. Build an iron mine that's at least 15%. So we've got to find an iron mine that's. We've got iron mine over here, but which we could exploit here. So if we just draw that down here, we've got a nice bit of iron ore here. 52%. We can certainly do that. And of course we can. I mean, we are a fair distance away from But what we can do, we're going to connect it with road while it's being built, because you can always guarantee the game will. You just put a. Just going to build a simple bridge across the river here. Okay. Iron processing plants are indispensable in transforming our raw iron into processed iron ore. Value inputs and resource for steel production. Okay. Just gonna. Okay. Connect it up the road. Oh, got to go across the railway. Ah, it's. And we'll just connect up to there. Right, exactly the same as last time. What we need is a small aggregate door. Well, actually use these. I think they might be a little bit more efficient. Then we the footpath there, so do it that way. Bring you in there. And of course we got to put an output in. And I've probably messed it up again. Press E so we can cross the highway. Our objective is to produce 80 tons of iron ore by focusing on efficient mining and processing. Okay, so basically this is a repeat of the coal mine. So we're going to have to put in a small bus stop over here. And we're going to need a lot more workers actually. Okay. How many workers have we got? How important is the bus platform? Oh, we got workers, so 3 more buses. What do we buy? 1, 2, 3. Up from the platform. Again, I want to emphasize this is not the most efficient way of doing it. Having your coal and iron is well separated, but it should do the job. And the idea is just to get things sorted out. Okay, now just come back to here. Get back to the. Where is it? Actually, do it this way. Okay. They're both assigned. What's that? Put line spacing on. Escape. Activate that. Activate that. And what we should get now is workers traveling out to. Yeah. And we should get workers out to here on this bridge. I mean, we could have used the rail network, but so what I'm going to do now, guys, is I'm just going to wait for the 80 tons to be created, then I'll be right back. Okay, the first bus has just come in, and what we should be doing is producing the iron ore, which is coming through here. You can see we're already pushing out the 80 towards the 80 tons. It's not going to take long to do this. We certainly need that to store the iron. We certainly need that to store the iron ore. A couple of bus loads, and then we should be ready to go. You can see it didn't take long. And there we are. We've now produced 80 tons of ore. Good work, comrades. With our successful iron ore production, we're well prepared to supply our future steel mills. Your efforts have been laid in the groundwork for our industrial growth and progress of the Soviet Republic. And that is it, guys. Oh, no, we got one more to go. Steel production. Right. Greetings. As the Minister of Industry, I recommend prioritising the steel industry as your first venture. Given its crucial role in our economy, steel is not only valuable for trade, the markets, but also essential for production of various goods and construction products. By focusing on steel production, you lay a solid foundation for the industrial growth and elevate the capabilities of the Soviet Republic to new heights. Yeah, steel is absolutely crucial in this game, simply because steel sits at the basis of everything, construction and production, and also with the inflation, that if you don't get a steel industry up and running within a relatively short period of time in the game, you're going to run into all sorts of economic problems as well. Steel mills are a substantial industrial facility where production of steel takes place at the mill. Raw materials, coal, iron are combined through a complex process to get the final product, steel. This significant facility provides an important role in our nation's industrial development. So we've got to build a steel mill. Now the question is where to build it. My instincts, because we've got coal out that far and iron all over the place here, my instinct is to build the steel mill about here. It's far enough away from the town not to cause too much pollution, and it's also the only thing I will actually, I'm going to do it. I'm just going to press T and flip it round so that, and what I want to do is kind of build the steel mill like that, so that, because we're going to need to deliver the, actually, just noticed, haha, we've got a, yeah, well, I think if we put the steel mill there, and what I can do is, yeah, I think we're going to be a bit cheeky here. We've fulfilled the requirement. We don't need, so we're going to run something like that. And what that means is if I show you the steel mill, steel mill's got storage for 150 tons of coal. So what we can do is nobble the train thing like that, and just build the steel mill. Also going to build a distribution office. Our next objective is to transport both iron and coal to the steel mill for creating the essential raw materials for steel production. And additionally, ensure the workforce. Okay, yeah. What we can do is just put you there. Where's the train? There it is. I'll put you there. Unload the coal. Wait until unloaded. And we're just going to remove the customs. Now what can happen is the train might complain. Here, backtrack. I don't think it's going to complain, so we're going to be good. Now, of course, we need workers again. I think we might struggle a little bit with the workforce now. What we will do is get a pile of dumpers. We'll just use dumpers to bring in the iron ore. What you've got, 62, 72, 3, 4, 5. And we'll just use functional steel mill. Your job is going to be to pick up the iron and delivered to there. Just 100% or 70%. Where's the train gone? Here he comes. Just want to make sure the train is going to visit. I mean, I could have laid a track also to deliver the iron, but I don't think it's worth the effort, to be honest. And what we're going to do is deliver 200 tons into the steel mill. And what you'll see is, well, that's it. And the train will wait now until we've consumed all that thing. So what we need now is some workforce into the steel mill. I think let's grab another three buses. 1, 2, 3. I mean, we are really pushing our workforce now. But that's okay. And then we'll send you to the steel mill, unload. Put line spacing on again. We've got no workers for the steel mill. This is where we probably have a bit of a problem. Need more workers, but what we can. We've got no unemployment. This is the problem. This is a perennial problem with the game, but getting enough workers in. Congratulations, comrade. When the successful operation of our steel mill, we have taken a significant step forward to industrial process. Now, next objective is to produce a minimum of 60 tons of steel. Okay. What's the storage here? We don't need to worry about putting external storage on. We've only got there. So, I think what I can do. Let me just check the ratio. Because what you need is roughly 2 tons of coal for every 1 ton of iron to make steel. Actually, we're powering through this quite quickly, actually, even with our small amount of workers. The only problem is that our dumpers are not running particularly that efficiency, but we'll get there, guys. How much? We've got 420 tons of right, I'm just going to be a bit speed the process up. Yeah. All right. Okay, what we're going to have to do now is just play the waiting game. We've got 10 tons, and we're just slowly working through the steel. Right, I'll be right back once we completed our task of getting 60 tons of steel. Okay guys, welcome back. We are now reaching 59 tons. In fact, we have passed 60 tons, but there seems to be a little bit of lag between the production and what's been updated. Just to give you an update of how I managed to do this, I decided that to put a second distribution office in here. So we've now got 15 trucks delivering it. It says, well done, comrades. The efforts of our steel production have positive results on our warehouses. I now hold significant stock of crucial resources. Your commitment to driving our industrial growth is commendable, and we are well positioned to support the development and the progress of the Soviet Republic. And there we are, campaign completed. Congratulations against all those who successfully laid the foundation for for a brand new republic in barren land. With unwavering determination, you transferred this once desolate place into a thriving nation. Your visionary leadership has paved the way for a bright and promising future where the dreams of self-sufficiency, progress and independence have become a reality. This achievement represents the triumph of our hope and perseverance, and your legacy as a founding leader of the remarkable republic we will celebrate for generations to come. So that's it completed. Now, just to explain what I was doing, what I did is I built another distribution office here to ensure that there was plenty of iron. And the other thing I did to speed up the production was I noticed up here that the coal mine was, I mean, it's dropped now, but you can see it's got 1,000 tons of coal in it. So what I did is I pulled the bus route from here to ensure that all the workers were sent into the steel mill. That's the reason why we've got 56 workers in here. So that's a way that you can actually speed up the process. The iron mine is still chunkering along quite well over here. See, we've got nearly 253 tons of iron produced, and more importantly, the economy is actually not that. Oh, we're actually losing a bit of money now. Yeah, probably because we're not really making the money. Oh, we imported some steel and chemicals. Not taking sure. Oh, that's because of the construction. Yeah, when you auto purchase something, all the resources that are required for that purchase, in fact it was probably this thing, is added to your bill, your imports. So even though it says auto purchase, even construction is an auto purchase. That's something you need to be aware about. Anyway guys, this brings this short little series to an end. I don't know if it will show, it won't show the new campaign, but what I want to do now is move on to the campaign that I do want to do, which is the next one in the series. So until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.